Before I get to tonight's opponent, I'm going to take a trip down memory lane. I don't want to, I hate lanes, too quaint. But I'm going to do this. You all remember the supposed blue wave of Democratic wins on November 7th, and the grandstanding leftist narrative surrounding one winner in particular.
Danica Roem.
Danica Roem.
Danica Roem, the first openly transgender person ever to be elected to a U.S. State House. Roem defeated Robert Marshall, a 13-term incumbent who had introduced an anti-trans bathroom bill.
So she triumphed over the transphobe, and now she's surfing the big blue wave the MSM claims is crashing onto the Republican shore. I'm gonna put on my scuba gear and get to the bottom of this. Danica Roem, everyone. Danica, welcome. Danica, I gotta say, well, big fans of the show here.
I think you just lost your job.
I maybe did. Now, I gotta tell you, Danica, so we may not agree on everything ideologically, but...
Or anything.
I will say this. Needless to say, game recognizes game. You won. How did you win?
Well, I won because we knocked more doors, we made a lot more phone calls, we raised a lot of money, and we proved that nothing is more important than wearing out the treads of your shoes.
Okay, so...
That's how you work.
Now, you're talking about politics. When you say wearing them out, you mean taking off your shoes and beating somebody over the head with it, right? Causing some sort of viral sensation, getting people to pay attention.
That's how you're supposed to do it in Trump's America, but I just tried to just say, hi, I'm Danica, and my #1 priority is fixing Route 28.
Fixing Route 28?
Yeah, it sucks.
Okay, Route 28, is that some sort of Mexican gang that I'm not afraid of? Or what is this Route 28?
It is, in fact, a really, really crappy road that has been miserable for 30-some-odd years. And when I was a kid growing up in the mid-90s, you know, I would be at school until 6:30, 7 o'clock at night waiting for my mom to come pick me up because she was battling it out on that road for 2 hours. And between Manassas and Centerville, nothing's changed. So I decided to run to go change it.
What, you're politicizing roads now?
Yeah, I know, right?
But I thought this is about culture wars. This is modern American politics. Isn't that what the Democrats want? They want to make this all about identity politics and culture wars?
Well, the problem is, as transgender people, we don't get to fly our unicorns to work every day. We have to...
You have unicorns. I knew you had unicorns.
That guilty as charged, but we only get to use them on weekends and, like, sometimes Thanksgiving. But otherwise, we get stuck in traffic too. Transgender people also want to make sure that our kids have a thriving education. We want to make sure that we can actually work in the same communities that we live in. And we want to make sure that, you know, we don't have 3,700 uninsured people living in our districts because, you know, when they earn less than $18,000 a year, and they're still uninsured. And so, you know, back in April, when the entire Republican caucus voted to leave them uninsured, I said that was wrong, and now we're gonna go fix it.
Maybe put that in a tweet, if you can boil that thing down, and maybe add some crazy video where somebody gets hurt, and now I'm listening. Danica, I had an issue with you, all right? You won.
Yeah.
It was a big win, and you were asked the night of your win to respond to your opponent. And you had a chance to slam dunk him, and what you said was, starting next year, Delegate Marshall will be one of my constituents, and I'm not going to attack one of my constituents. Don't clap, no. What, are you not even thinking about re-election at that point? Where's the long game? You slam dunk him, you make him smell the dirt that you stomped, and then you move forward.
Well, the bottom line is the people of the 13th District didn't elect me to be rude. They elected me to fix Route 28. They elected me to fight Dominion Energy's power tower proposal in Gainesville and Haymarket. They elected me to, you know, insure 3,700 uninsured people. And they voted for me so that we could actually make some damn progress in our Commonwealth, as opposed to, you know, singling out and stigmatizing the very people we were elected to serve. And I really don't care what your party identification is. To me, it doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, how you worship, who you love, or yeah, how you rock.
How do you rock?
How do I rock? I rock with old school thrash metal, my son.
Old school thrash? Is there a new school thrash metal?
Actually, there is.
Like constant noise?
Yeah, the noise kind of had to go really underground for a while, but you know, Municipal Waste brought it back.
Who brought it back?
Municipal Waste.
Municipal Waste?
Yeah.
Are you talking politics, or is that the name of a thrash metal band?
That's both.
I don't know. This is, I got to get into thrash metal, it sounds like.
You do.
Look, we agree on some
is
things.
overdue.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is overdue. I'm more of a garage rock guy, which is like I sit in my garage and I
And you
play
just
music
rock.
alone. We both agree, we have a little beef with the New York Times. They called you boring.
I don't know at what point in American culture a transgender metalhead journalist, stepmom, yogini, vegetarian became boring, but guilty as charged, because when you just want to fix your roads, you want to take care of water infrastructure to replace cast iron water pipes with ductile iron pipes so they stop breaking, and then you go home to your partner and your stepdaughter and you say, hey, how was your day? As opposed to scandals, then I guess, yeah, it's boring.
Yeah, it's boring. There you go. Okay, so we agree on that. Danica, tell me something I already know.
Something that you already know is I am the reigning 1996 All Saints Catholic School in Manassas 6th grade Geography B champion.
What state is this?
What state is this? That is the Lower Peninsula of Michigan.
You're good. You're good. Virginia State Delegate-elect Danica Roem, everyone. The opposition will return. The fight continues. Good. You hid down here where the real truth lies. If you want to help me defeat the globalists and stay on the inside, click and subscribe and help me defeat them. Because following me on my YouTube channel makes you a leader. It tracks. Trust me.